count again? Why do you think I have to count again?
Because people didn't say crisscross.
Yeah, our bodies aren't ready. Let's do it again. 5, 4, 3,
1,
2, and
1.
Boys and girls, we are going to read a story at a different time of our day. We usually read our story right before snack, but we're going to read it at a new time today because I couldn't wait any longer. You know why? I got a new book. Isn't this just beautiful? Don't you love the color, that bright blue? That's one of my favorite colors.
kittens.
It is kitties on it. That even makes it better. Boys and girls, do you remember our book fair that we had a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Miss Marsha put her name in a little cup, and my name was picked, and I won this book. So I get to keep this in our room forever and ever. So even when you grow up, your kids might come to school and be in this room, and they'll be able to see this book. You guys, did you know you might have kids someday?
I will.
I bet you, if you look very carefully at this book, you're going to see a word right at the front that we have seen a lot in the last couple weeks. Here's a word, here's a word, and here's a word. Lila, what word are you talking about? Spring, spring, spring. Exactly. Hayden, take a look up here. Addie? Lila just told us the answer. She said the word spring, and she was right. Have we seen this word on other books?
Yes.
Yes. Have we seen this word during center time today? Yes, we worked on that word. Lila, can I answer your question, honey?
Those 3 kittens looked like the one that I've had before.
Oh, at your house. Oh, aren't they just adorable? Yeah.
His name was Jelly's Wiener.
Wow, that's a long name.
There's
Boys and girls, for now, I want you to put your hands down, and we'll talk in just a few minutes. I would like to start our story. First, the title, When Spring Comes. Do you think spring is here yet? What do you guys think? When spring comes, I think it's springtime. I think we're getting there. Did you notice it was a little warmer today? Yeah.
It's 50.
Yes, you're right. It is 50 degrees. Boys and girls, this book was written by Kevin Hankus, and he writes some wonderful stories. And this is one of his newest ones. I want to open up the front and see if you notice something about this front cover.
Rain.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
This reminds me a little bit about our list that we made, boys and girls. Do you remember on our list, I heard somebody wrote butterfly, somebody in my morning class wrote kite, somebody wrote flower, and I don't think anyone wrote rain, but I know we had birds and bugs and umbrellas we had talked about in a different story. This front reminds me of springtime. Now wait until the very end. You're going to see a surprise at the very end. I'll tell you about it when we get there. Let's get started. This book is going to be filled with wonderful things that we see at springtime. And I'm going to see if you've seen some of these at your house. Ellen, can I have you sitting up for me? Thank you.
You know what? I have a tomato plant in my house.
So your garden is already starting to grow?
No. Every time I hold a baby geese.
Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. This doesn't remind me of spring. Does this remind you of spring? No. What season does this remind you of? Winter. See the snow and see all of the trees have no leaves on them? It even says before spring comes. So this is winter. Yep. Yep. When our trees don't have leaves, we say they are naked. Yep. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms.
Why the pink?
Because some trees grow like that with little buds and spring
Them are the buds
leaves and blossoms on there. This reminds me of spring.
Then it has, and the tree, they're not making.
Nope, not anymore. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. What happened to the snow?
It melted into a water puddle.
Do we have any snow on our playground right now?
No.
It all melted.
It just have ice on our
Before spring comes, the grass is brown.
Oh, there's a mouse.
I know, he's hiding in the grass. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add beautiful flowers. So our brown grass turned into beautiful green grass with flowers in it. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. If you wait, a seed will start to grow into a flower. Let's start at the beginning here. There's our egg. Then what happened? Crack. Then what happened?
Baby bird.
A baby bird. Here's our seed. Then what happened?
Bud.
It budded, yep, and started to grow up for flower and down for the roots. And then what happened?
There's our flower.
Beautiful flower. Spring comes with sun. It also comes with rain. And more rain. And more rain. What do we have today? Sun or rain? Sun. What did we have last week? A lot of.
Rain.
Yeah, rain. We need both of them. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles?
I like puddles.
I hope you like umbrellas. Boys and girls, put your hand on your head if you like mud. I love to play in mud. I even do, even if as a grown-up I do. All right. Put your hand on your knees if you like to play in the puddles. Just splash your feet in the puddles. Does everyone love that? Yeah. Oh, here's a question for you. Stand up if you have an umbrella at your house.
I have two.
I have one at my house. Do you have one, Henry?
I have one in my
You're not
hand.
sure? All right, sit right back down.
And I have a Marsha,
Wow.
I have a fire station one.
I love umbrellas. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. That rabbit doesn't seem too happy. But if you wait, spring will push those green shoots through the dirt and fill up your garden. Just like you were talking about, Avery, your tomato plants. That's what's going to start to happen.
Well,
It'll
right
grow.
now I have to keep it in the house for a little.
You're right, but soon you can plant it outside, right? Because
Well,
spring
that's
is
the
coming.
that's the only plant we have.
That's okay. That's all you need. And spring will call out the pussy willows and new baby kittens. Aren't they just so cute? Spring can come quickly or slowly. Guess what, boys and girls? Spring can also change its mind sometimes. See the beautiful flowers? And then all of a sudden, it started to snow again. So sometimes spring changes its mind. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. Addie, you will know it when it's here to stay. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. Why do you think she needs boots in the springtime? Any thoughts?
Because
Hayden, what do you think?
it's muddy in the grass when it becomes springtime.
Yes, exactly. We talked about that last week. Why do you think this little kitty is hiding behind that little boot? Why do
Because
you
he
think that is, or that little
doesn't
pot?
want them to get them, and they don't want the dog to get them and chase them.
That's right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. Boys and girls, there are two different sets of wheels in this picture. Any idea where you might find them?
Because they want to go for
Where do you think- The wheels. Where do you see any in that picture?
They want-
Adeline, where do you see
Like
wheels?
on the bike.
On the bikes. There's another wheel in this picture. Use your words. Ara, what do you think?
That wagon.
What do you think that's called?
A wheelbarrow.
Wagon or a wheelbarrow. Exactly. I heard both. I heard wagon and wheelbarrow. And you're both right. It can be either one.
It's for a little baby cat.
Or to carry some dirt or some seed in.
And little
You will feel it and you will smell it and you will hear it. I want you to raise your hand if you can think of one thing in this picture that you can feel. That means you can touch it. Henry, what's something that you can feel or touch in this picture? What do you think?
flower.
You could definitely touch a flower. Jossie, something that you could feel or touch in this picture?
Cat.
A cat. Well, how would that feel, do you think? Oh, a kitty cat would feel really soft, I bet.
And a dog.
Boys and girls, it says you will smell it. Raise your hand if you can think of something you can smell in this picture. Sherlyn, something you can smell. Yeah, flowers smell so good, don't they? Addie, what's another thing you could smell in this picture?
A flower.
The flowers. We did say flowers. Anything else? What do you think, Ira?
Honey.
Honey? Where do you think you smell honey from? I know. I just want to.
Flower.
Yep, the honey flowers and the bees. What's something that we could maybe hear in on this page? Something we can hear. Karen, what do you think? What's something we could hear on this page? Yeah, what do birds say?
Tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet. Avery, what's something else we can hear on this page?
Dogs bark.
Exactly. Lila, what's one more thing we can hear on this page? Yeah. And you know what? Oh, Mason, give me one more.
The bees buzzing.
Exactly. You know what? One I just thought of, boys and girls? What about here and here? What could you hear from this? These two. Hear them talking, right? The morning kids didn't even think of that one. I just thought of it.
I said hello.
When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. If spring is finally here, you might think you're done waiting, but you are not. What do you think they'd still need to wait for after spring?
Summer.
You think?
Beach time.
I'm going to see if you're right.
Beach. Stop.
Was she right? Yep, summertime. I want to read you the last page. Have a seat, my dear. Now, you have to wait for, I know, I'll talk to him in just a few minutes. Summer. Hey, I just noticed something, boys and girls. Summer starts with what letter? S. And spring starts with what letter?
S.
Oh, that's interesting. Yep, and S at the end of that. Now you have to wait for summer. And now I want to show you one last thing. Here's all the pictures of our spring things. And here's all the pictures of our summer things. So tell me again, what are all of these?
Beach balls.
Tell me again, what are these? Spring or summer?
Summer.
Summer. And what are all these?
No.
Spring. I'm going to do a quick game. Are you ready? So when I open up the page, you're going to say spring or summer. Ready?
Spring. Summer.
Oh, I tricked you. Spring.
Summer. Spring.
I'm going to give you another tricky one.
Summer.
Ah, got you again. Spring, and our last one is
Summer.
summer. Awesome. We're going to do a quick vote before we end our book. We're going to do a spring vote and a summer vote. You're going to pick your favorite. Spring, go stand on green. Summer, come stand over here. If you think spring is your favorite season, go stand on green. If you think summer is your favorite season, come over to this side. Where are you going, guys? I'm going to see you. I'll make my choice after you've made your choice. Spring over here and summer over there. Where do you want to go, Easton? Which is your favorite? Okay, so how many do we have for spring, boys and girls? Two. Oh my goodness. Let's count how many we have for summer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Which one wins?
Summer.
Yeah, summer has the most,
Summer.
but spring is still an awesome season. Guess what? Do you want to know which one I'm going to pick? Can't make up my mind. Can't make up my mind. I'm going with these guys. I love spring.
You guys
Awesome. You guys can have a seat. It's okay. Come and have a seat, everyone. Well, I know. I actually love summer too. It's a hard choice. What time of day is it now, my friends? Great time. Are we ready?